Party started.
Hi, welcome to Stuck in Beta. I am Greg, and those two are both named Josh.
Say that again.
They're both named Josh.
Okay.
Hey, Greg.
Did I say something wrong?
Gosh,
No.
this is crazy. It's like you guys are shouting.
Josh has new headphone or earbuds today.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
it didn't
Technology.
sound great when you had your boys Beats headphones.
Those are Beats?
Yeah, no, the old ones were Beats.
Oh.
These are like, I don't know.
Fake
something
Beats?
from Walmart that one of them put a B on the side of.
With a magic marker.
Yeah. Looks like a 6 on one.
those are Beats, B-E-E.
Yeah. Bets.
Yeah.
It has a beet vegetable on the
That's right.
Yeah, that's nice. Hey.
Hey.
It has
Episode
a-
20.
Wow, have we really been doing
20
this 20
episodes.
weeks?
Yeah.
Wow.
We have not missed a week.
That's,
We're approaching
Wow.
half a year.
yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah. We've stayed committed to something.
I know, that's this is probably about as long as we did brewing. When we were brewing every
Well, we
every
went about
week
a
or
year.
so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Consistently.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were doing probably about every 3 weeks, would you say?
Oh, for a while there, we were brewing every week. We went
Doing
like
every
a,
week.
we went a month where we brewed every week.
That's
That's a
well,
lot of beer.
that was-
I know that
Yeah.
because we were looking through
Oh,
our
yeah, we
homebrew.
did.
Speaking of our homebrew, we had one of our experiments was with cucumber.
Whoa!
Cucumber-
What? You better
oh,
qualify
man.
that experiment. You experimented with a
I got
cucumber.
a carrot that looks.
We'll get to that later.
So
Tell me, what did you do with the cucumber, Greg?
we juiced it, and we made a wheat beer, a cucumber wheat, and it's pretty
No, it
awful.
wasn't a
Worst
wheat.
thing
It was. It
ever.
was an ale.
cucumber
wasn't it?
kolsch.
Cucumber Kolsch.
Yeah, yeah.
It was horrible.
It was not. I didn't mind it.
It needed about, I don't know.
Half as
100
much
yeah,
cucumber. Yeah, I will agree with you
or
there.
more.
Anyway, there's probably about 48 bottles of it.
Well, that and the peach.
The peach was bad because
the
that
peach.
something happened, and the pineapple something happened.
Yeah. Well, the something happened was they just went bad.
Yeah.
Well, or I think they got infected.
Yeah.
I think we didn't sanitize the fruit well enough or something,
Yeah,
Yeah,
fruit's
so
hard to do. It really is.
like the cucumber.
Yeah.
So we've stayed committed to this because there was really not a lot of effort that goes into it other than we just sit around and
Wait, I don't know
show
what
up.
you're talking about. We have amazing show prep.
we show up,
We show up, we have a beer.
have a beer,
And there's about
shoot the
20 minutes before we're like, what are we going to talk about?
throw some stuff together. What happened this week?
It's
And,
funny because 2:00 this afternoon, you send or one of you two sends a message. Anybody got anything for the show tonight? And we didn't have an agenda at all. And now, look,
Yeah, I
we
know, it's
have a
full.
decent agenda.
I thought it was funny that Greg decides to post last week's episode like this morning. Like he's
Oh,
like,
sure.
oh crap, it's Wednesday. Where's last week's episode? Oh, I better throw it up there.
Hey, I forgot to hit send.
Yeah,
It's
that's what it
lacking.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
lacking. The 20.
Well,
How do we celebrate this? Do you guys consider this a milestone?
actually,
No.
21 would be the one you celebrate.
Oh,
Because then
that's-
our show can drink.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. If we reach 6 months, I think that's a milestone. So that's 26 weeks.
We're not too far away.
No, we're
that's
not
what I'm
far
saying.
away at
Almost
all.
half a year.
And
We'll be there
really,
by mid-January.
like you said, we haven't really missed. Besides the week that he didn't post something.
What?
The week he didn't post.
No, I
something?
said when he doesn't post
Oh,
something.
Oh, yeah. But
Well, there
that's-
was one week when you were on vacation that we did 2 shows the week before,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
And we have
other
that
than
auto post, and that worked.
That
out.
worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Thanksgiving one we did earlier.
And we know it's working because of all the advertising money.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's going great.
Well, we've just hit like 100,000 subscribers, so
Yeah.
we got that silver button on YouTube now.
yeah,
and-
it's coming.
Yeah.
We're going to display it right
Yeah.
here
Yeah.
when it comes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
The art department hasn't printed it
there's
out yet.
blank, all sorts of blank wall back here.
Yeah, we could sell
any
all-
advertisers.
advertising.
You want to?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Erectile dysfunction, lubricant,
What do you think we could?
Estrogen.
estrogen. Yes,
Like-
for our female audience. Yeah.
like a 5 inch by 5 inch square, charge about $5.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
sure.
3,000, but whatever.
$5 a week.
Wow.
Well,
Now you watch. There will be a listener. I'm not going to name names that will make something obnoxious and send a $5 bill with it.
well,
Oh, I'll
that's,
take it.
Yeah. And look, there's lots of space on the front of your laptop
Yeah.
there. He just started a new thing.
I got Main and Mill, one of our local favorite restaurants here.
Send picture of that to Denny.
Yeah, say
Tell me
you
it's on the
you owe me
advertising.
you owe me
You owe me $5, man.
Yep, that's right.
Whether you know it or not, you owe me $5.
I do.
Free advertising
Yeah,
at a cost.
exactly.
Yeah, we'll send you the bill later.
All right, so what do we got to talk about this week?
We were talking about our brew. We did brew a new one. It was like maybe our second or third of this year,
Yeah.
which it's December, and last year, like you said, we probably did about 12 beers.
And the last time we brewed was like February, we thought, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I think
January.
we did another in spring.
I don't remember that.
I don't either.
But anyway,
Must have been with your other brewing buddies.
no, there's
So you put this recipe all together, right, Greg? And we talked. We kept saying, like, whenever we were on our hiatus, that we kept saying, you know what, guys, we just need to keep it simple. Let's just brew a simple pale ale. Let's just brew something simple that's drinkable, that everybody's gonna like, that we can share, that won't sit around forever and go bad, because we got a huge inventory over there of all kinds of beer that needs to be thrown away. And what did you do? What did you come up with?
well
Something simple, right?
I went a little. Well, it was simple to begin with, but I tweaked it.
And you went to the store and you're like, I'll take one of these and one of
well,
these and one of these.
The brew shop you get excited when you go to the brew shop. They have lots of little. You're like, I wonder if those would be good. So it's a regular stout, but we have some cinnamon, vanilla, coconut, and cocoa nibs in it.
Yeah.
Simple.
And it's in bourbon right now. All those ingredients, and they're going to be added probably today
Yeah, I
or
was gonna
maybe
say, you better
tomorrow.
be doing it soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that should give it some extra flavor.
Because it's done. It should. Well, no, I guess it's not done fermenting yet. Is it still bubbling?
No, it's kind of over bubbling.
It's done
Is it?
bubbling.
Yeah.
Be curious to
I
see
can
what
see it
that
from here.
Alcohol content's going to be. Because you said the gravity was pretty high in it to begin with.
Well, is it low or high? Because
Your original should be high because that's measuring your.
no, it wasn't that high. It was about 6.8.
Huh.
1.068.
What was the recipe calling for when you made it?
I
didn't
don't
look.
have it on. I don't have it on me right now. Well, I do, but that's
But
boring.
if everything goes according to plan, and you're going to be ready to keg it before Christmas, right?
Yes, because let's see, it is the 7th today as we record this.
You think that's long enough for the flavors to impart from the coconut and the?
Well, if we put it in today, that's 2 weeks.
To the
I don't know.
21st.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I'd like to have it in the keg for a couple days.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Also we added coffee to it.
Oh,
Forgot
yeah,
about
Yeah,
that.
I forgot
Coffee.
about that.
Yeah. So actually,
Nice and simple.
the gravity, the recipe that I had, the gravity was a little lower because I added coffee.
Yeah.
So
And
it kind of
was-
messed with the.
It was supposed to be a half batch, 2.5 gallons, and it ended up being a little bit more than that, right? Like closer to 3 gallons. It seemed
It's
like.
probably about 3.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I could see that with the coffee we added and stuff.
But
And then we sat around. Greg and I sat around afterwards. You had to leave,
Yeah.
and then we came up with a name. And how did we do it? We first set out. You had a couple of names in mind, and we Googled them, and they existed already.
we were thinking of a Christmas stout. So first we're like, how about what was it? You better not pout stout, or you better not stout.
Right. Those
And
have
then-
already been done, and we found like a whole bunch of examples of
You'll shoot your eye stout.
Right.
You know?
Oh, that's cool. I like that one.
it. Yeah.
Someone had that. Well, they had. I mean, it was similar. It was an ale though, but
Right.
and then so we started looking for out in Christmas movies, like something that would rhyme, and we found Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
One of our favorites. That scene where he's in a department store and talking to that good-looking girl, and he goes, "Oh, it's a bit nipply out."
Yeah, he's all flustered because she's
Yeah.
attractive. and-
Yeah. Well, so we're gonna name it a Bit Nipply Stout.
You know, I was just thinking with the coconut and stuff in there, yeah, it kind of reminds me of like a Mounds bar.
I don't know how much that's gonna
You could have said Nipply Mounds.
Nipply Mounds.
So we got a little bit of a backlash on the name. I know as soon as you mentioned it to Molly, she's like, "I don't like that word." And then
Really?
Lori was later that day. I posted like a little blurb or a video or something on it, and she's scrolling through and she says, "Really? That's what you're naming your beer?" I'm like, what? Come on, that's hilarious.
You guys are perverts.
It's not like we're taking it out on the road and
I know,
selling it.
yeah.
Well, out on the road.
Out on the road. We're going on the road
Yeah.
show, touring.
Come on.
Look at our
Magic
Look at our
elixir.
Nipply Stout.
Yeah.
It's better than Nipply Mounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's
we didn't.
fine.
Yeah.
It's not like you have to worry about an underage crowd. They all should be 21 if
That's
they're
right.
drinking it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was clever and creative.
I
and
did. I
I'm
agree.
Proud of it.
I did too. It was. I thought
If
it
they
was
want to
fun.
name beer, they can start their own brewery.
That's right.
Yeah. Name some purses or shoes. Oh, that was a little.
So yeah,
That
it
was sexist. Wow.
That was.
Man.
Wow.
I apologize.
It was good to get back at it. You know, we've been talking about it for, gosh, it's been like 8-9 months, and we finally did it again. And you know, it seemed like it went pretty smooth.
It did.
And you even left, and we didn't boil over.
I know that I was
small
fully
batch.
expecting the call and had something you guys knocked over the kettle or something.
Greg dropped it on the way.
yeah, we're mopping the kitchen because Greg dropped the kettle.
Well, I think part of
man.
it is we did a smaller batch
yeah,
too.
in that big
so
kettle. Yeah, that
so we
made-
had less of a chance of boiling over.
which if we would have done a full batch, I mean, none of us were paying attention, but we would have boiled over because
Yeah.
that did foam up really good.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to it. It should turn out pretty good.
I agree. It'll be interesting to smell it. I'd go crack it and smell it before we leave.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to put that stuff in it, that'd be a good time to smell it.
Yep.
What else?
well, that was about the extent of what I.
You have a bullet point down here. Wedding. What?
Wedding stuff.
It's an S word. I'm not sure that's a STUFF though. Who's getting married?
So I'm getting married in three and a half.
You don't
Little
have
over
the number
3
of
months.
days yet. You're not
3
counting.
months and like a week or two.
Yeah.
in 1,000 years, right?
Oh.
Sorry, Molly. I apologize.
Don't bring that up. Well, I gotta get suit.
What the? What are you okay?
Gotta get
I
fitted.
got him
Take that
flustered,
carrot out of your
man.
mouth.
Gotta get fitted for a suit tomorrow night or tonight actually. But that wasn't what I was.
Tonight.
That wasn't what I was going to talk about.
I didn't
Like-
know that was tonight.
Me either.
So we're getting married in March, the middle of March, March 18th. So around that time, it's either hit or miss with the weather. It
Sure.
could be snowing. It could be really nice out.
yeah.
And one of the things I was going to ask you guys, if you had any ideas, like what's a good, if the weather is bad, what would be a good inside place to get pictures?
Where was it supposed to be? At Forest Park?
Yeah, we're gonna Forest Park and around there. Maybe
You'll
go
have
to-
the jewel boxes right there, right?
well, the jewel box is where we're getting married.
Right. So you'll have a lot of pictures in there.
But we were thinking, there's always City Museum,
Yep.
and even Molly goes, we can go to Four Hands, but she goes, we don't want all our pictures to be shot in a brewery because our reception's going to be at a brewery.
That
There's
foreheads would be cool.
Playing skee ball or something. That'd be
In Forest,
pretty neat.
I think it's in Forest Park. Is the Missouri History
Yes.
Museum?
Right on the edge at Lindell. Yep.
There's some pretty cool stuff in there that would be a good
I
setting.
don't think I've ever been in there.
It's neat depending on what exhibit they have
yeah,
going on.
Lori and I went there last year, and it was really cool because they had like a whole exhibit on like St. Louis in 1894.
We went. I don't know if it was last year or not. It may have been 2 years ago. They had the big Lewis and Clark thing
Oh,
going
okay.
on. That was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, but that's a neat building. It's really old too.
trying to think what.
We thought about the zoo too, but that's also another outside.
Right.
Outside.
You know?
Yeah. And the art museum is right there too.
Union Station, maybe in the lobby. I don't know
Yeah.
if they'd run you out of there, but
The only thing about the art museum, I don't know how
art
much.
museum would be cool.
I guess in front of like
Really cool.
statues and stuff.
Paintings,
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They got it. I don't know. I guess they still have that Monet there. That'd be a really cool picture.
Huh.
So the bus that you have takes you to wherever you want to go during that period of time.
Right. Yeah.
It's Molly's day. We do whatever Molly wants.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were just curious. Well, I was curious if anyone had any ideas because it's if it's snowing out, she's not going to want to run around in
But
the
that'd
snow.
be cool pictures, though.
It would be, but you can't do that many. I mean, you don't want to
Right.
get salt all over the bottom of everyone's, dresses and
I'm renting a
suits.
tuxedo.
Yeah.
I'll turn that shit back in.
Just
Yeah.
turn it back in with all the
Yeah.
crap
Salt.
on it.
Salt stains.
Yeah, well,
I don't know. That's a good question. Indoor. I have to think about that one.
go to your racing plate. Well, that's a little
Pole
further
position.
away.
Yeah, that's down. That'd be a little bit of a drive. Like I said, the lobby at Union Station would be cool, but I don't know if they'd let you do it. St. Louis City Library. That's really cool on the inside. A lot of really cool architecture.
St. Louis City Library?
Yeah,
I've
the
never even heard of
branch
it.
downtown. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Is
It's by
it
Soldiers
just-
Memorial.
Okay.
Well, if any of you local St. Louis people,
One of your first
Have any
dates
ideas?
at City Museum or something.
it was, yes.
That's what I thought.
So it would be a good place. It does cost to go in City Museum, though. And if we have the whole wedding party, that would cost a lot.
We're sitting on the bus.
Oh,
You
you're
guys-
sitting
yeah,
on the
you guys
bus the
can
whole
go
time.
in,
You're
yeah.
not getting pictures.
No, I didn't say that.
That's what it sounded like.
What else
Anyway,
do
we can
have?
move on.
Let's see.
Well, go along with wedding. Did you guys watch the Victoria's Secret fashion show?
Now Molly
No.
recorded that. I
Did
guess
she?
she likes watching that, and but we didn't have a chance to watch it yet.
I was surprised. Didn't realize Kendall Jenner, one of the Kardashian Jenner family
Yeah.
trash bags, she was a model.
Is she the youngest one? Like 18?
She's pretty. I mean, she walked the catwalk. I didn't realize that.
So they can do something.
Well, I mean, is she
Yeah.
in there because she's famous, or is,
Oh, yeah.
the Lady Gaga was on there? She sang, and
I did see a clip of that. Yeah.
what was Bruno Mars sang,
Hmm.
and then The Weeknd. I didn't know anything about that. Gus, jeez.
That's a lot of. Okay.
What?
No, I don't know. I have nothing to add to that.
Yeah,
Really.
I don't either. Really.
Sorry, Josh.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Sorry
But
to bore you.
speaking of TV, you guys watching anything else exciting?
No,
not really.
Just we already
Jeez.
talked about.
No.
Walking, well, all right,
You screwed my segment. I'm screwing yours.
Yeah.
We talked about Walking Dead already a little bit before the
That was
show.
pre-show.
Well,
I don't know.
Westworld just ended. That's I haven't watched a finale yet, so
It's not coming back until like 2018. They said.
they've got Apparently, well, I could see that with all the effects and stuff.
I guess.
Although then again, really they don't show. It's just a human. You can't tell that they're a host.
Yeah.
But I really have enjoyed it so far. I haven't watched the finale yet, but I thought it was really, really good. And like the mystery and everything to it.
My comment to that was you just like the nakedness that happens.
Okay, it's not
Pervert.
It's not like a sexual nakedness. They're just naked because
There
they're
is sexual
robots.
nakedness. When they went to
actually no.
Yes, there is.
They're never naked. Like anytime they're naked, it's not in one of those situations.
Did you not see the episode where they went to that town and it was a giant orgy?
Okay, yeah, I guess that one was. Yeah, they were painted gold. Or
And the one chick runs a bordello.
Yeah, but she's, I don't know. The only time she's naked is when she's getting worked on.
Yeah, but there were sex scenes at the whorehouse. Okay.
Anyway,
but there's not any nudity for sexually related.
It's HBO. They have any chance to show some boobs.
Sure.
But I like it.
Gus is pleasuring himself down here.
Uh-oh. What's he doing?
Well,
I can't see him.
Come over this way.
Why are you?
Oh, he got up. I don't know. It was going on right in front of me. I just had to make mention of it. Gus had his.
He's a
what is he even doing down there?
Yeah. So, I don't know. I know this has been made a mockery across all of St. Louis sports waves all this week, but since we used to have the Rams, and we talked about the Rams a little bit back at the early part of this season, because we no longer have a football team to root for. Jeff Fisher got that. He signed a 2-year contract extension.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And the big joke is like how terrible and then of course the week that he signed it, they go up against the Patriots, and they had like a side-by-side comparison of Bill Belichick and Fisher, and it's just remarkable like how horrible of a record he has.
Yeah, it's
and he
awful.
just keeps getting extension after extension.
I know.
It's huge money too.
He's like 5 losses from being the losingest coach in the NFL
ever. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the mustache people did it.
And
yeah, it's amazing.
He just seems like such a fool. And like a couple weeks ago, I guess before they played the Patriots, he had all that. He was in an interview and he was talking about all of the players that they were going to have to go up against that week, and he was referring to players that no longer even play for the Patriots.
Really?
You didn't hear about that?
No.
Yeah. And I mean, it was a joke for like the week leading up to it, and then he gets signed for this extension. It's just like.
And did you see the video of him? He made that challenge and couldn't find the red flag. It was in his pants pocket, and he's like doing this. They have video of him on the sidelines, like checking every pocket in his coat, and couldn't find it, so he had to like verbally yell at the referee to make the challenge, and then. After he made the challenge, he reaches in his pants pocket and found it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Throw out his car keys.
It's unbelievable, like how you can just keep getting. There's got to be some. I know there's like apparently his agent is the general manager's father or something like that. So.
His agent, can't think of his first name. His last name is Demoff.
Right.
His agent is the dad of the Rams, like COO.
Right.
Kevin
Demoff.
Demoff. Yeah.
But I mean, gosh, it's unbelievable, because you think back to the Rams prior to the Jeff Fisher era, they were going through coaches like every 2 years.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they were on such a short string, and it was the same owner.
Yeah.
So
was that before Georgia died?
Well, but I mean, Kroenke's been in charge of them for quite a while.
Not until after
after
Georgia
the
died.
kids sold it.
Kids sold it.
Yeah.
And all that. But I mean, they were on pretty short leashes. I mean, there was probably four coaches since Vermeil, or 5.
Well, Martz, and then
Lynn something.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, they
It
all
doesn't
got
matter.
fired like so quick, and this guy.
Too bad there's not a resource we can Google that or something.
It's not that important, but it's just amazing what a ridiculous franchise they are.
You got to wonder too, though, is this a track record with Kroenke and the way he manages his teams? Because you look at his soccer team over in England, it's got similar problems. You look at his hockey team, the Avalanche, they're horrible.
Right.
The basketball team, the Nuggets, they're horrible.
Mm-hmm.
So is it I don't know. I don't get it. It's
crazy.
I don't get it. Why own the team if you're not going to put
Yeah.
the money into it for best effort?
Yeah, you don't care about the results. You just care about
I don't
the
get it.
investment.
Well, 20 years, LA will get rid of them. Right?
Well, they're going to have a real problem because the rumor is within 5 years, the Chargers are coming up, so they'll have a two-team town.
Yeah, right back to where they were.
Right.
And they're going to suck, and nobody's going to go to the
Right.
games, and they're
And
going to
he's
invest all
building
this
a
money.
$2 billion stadium for it.
yeah.
Yep. Anyway,
Well, guys,
We're just bitter Rams fans. That's all
right.
it is, Josh.
that's right.
this week for our beverage, I have from Four Hands a gingerbread chocolate milk stout. I figured this is a little Christmassy,
Yeah.
right?
You and I have had this before, right?
Yes.
Oh, I have not. Did
Oh.
you guys have this on your...
That day we went up to that was release day, wasn't it? We went up and had this.
Yeah, it was. They released their value pack,
Yeah,
milk
that's what it
stout
was.
value pack, which included the gingerbread chocolate milk stout, the regular chocolate milk stout, and s'mores chocolate milk stout.
I don't really get a gingerbread aroma.
Drink
off of
it.
Drink it?
Yeah,
Jeez.
It smells like a normal stout.
So, what do you think about gingerbread?
I don't like it.
I like it all right.
Okay.
Dare I say, drink it. I
Yeah. It's not like...
I don't think that's near as overwhelming as what it was at Four Hands.
Really?
Yeah,
I think it's pretty subtle.
I think it, but yeah,
It's,
maybe on tap it had a little bit more.
man, when we were up there, it was like smack you in the
Really?
face, overwhelming.
You could tell it's got the chocolate milk stout as the base, and gingerbread is just on top of it. I mean, I think
Yeah.
they did well. It's pretty balanced, pretty well.
I get more of a bitterness and a dryness than I expected. I thought it would... I expected it to be kind of sweet, but it seems to be pretty dry. But it's not bad.
Yeah, I enjoy this out of the bottle more than I enjoyed the. Well, I didn't enjoy the tap version.
Yeah. Well, you didn't get it though. You just had a sip of mine, I think.
No, I had the little glass.
Oh yeah, you got a little one.
I didn't drink your after you.
Jeez, I don't know
You
what's
guys-
so wrong
You
with
guys
that.
shared a beer
Yeah.
That's kind of weird, Greg.
on your little trip.
I don't know. Whatever. Molly says football sucks. Bring Gus back. I had lifted
well,
Gus
he
up
was.
early.
Oh,
She must like him pleasuring himself. Is that what she's talking about?
that's what I remembered whenever you said Gus.
We have snacks.
We do. And you know what snacks mean.
Cashews, almonds, macadamia nuts, lilac, pecans too. Liz up to know the tricks of this peanut politics.
So we've actually got quite a few things
Yeah,
here.
we got two definite snacks and something else to unwrap and see what it is.
Okay. So with us making beer the other day, you took some of the spent grain.
Yeah, I did.
So what'd you do with it?
Made bread.
Okay.
What kind of grain was it, Greg?
We had 6-row chocolate malt and roasted barley malt.
And so you took that. What you made at least 2 loaves, right?
I made two whole batches, so 4 loaves. The first
Oh,
batch
really?
I screwed up. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I didn't cook it long enough or hot
Huh.
enough. So
Well-
the instructions I followed, I don't remember where they were from, but they said you could put them in small loaf pans or make one big loaf. And I thought on the first batch, I'm like, well, I'll just make one big loaf and we'll cut off of it. And I followed the damn directions, and it was undercooked. It was still gooey in the middle. Not gooey because this really wasn't a real dough recipe. So I got mad, and we went to lunch with some friends, and then we got back home, and I made another batch of it and put it in the small loaf pans, and this is what we got. I have another loaf at home still.
So you could tell it's a pretty heavy
It's extremely
bread,
dense.
almost like banana bread.
Exactly. It is extremely dense. It was 3 cups of grain, so it's the spent grain. Let me think about this. 1/3 of a cup of sugar, a yeast packet, a dash of salt, and then you just add flour until you get the consistency of the dough to where it needs to be. I think it worked out to be like about 6 cups of flour to almost 7 cups of flour, and then you let it rise, doubles in size. You punch it down. You let it rise again, which that's 2 hours total there, and then you put it in the oven. I had it at 400 degrees for about 15 minutes, and then lowered it to 350 for another, I think, half of an hour until the dough hit right about 200 degrees. I'm not real pleased with how it rose, but that's just me.
I will say I like it a lot. It reminds
you really?
me of a pre-dinner bread that you could, and we don't even
Ooh,
have
Mr.
butter on it.
Fancy pants, pre-dinner bread.
Yeah, like something you would get
Pre-dinner bread.
at a
Like a pumpernickel or something. Like
something that would be like an appetizer. That
It's sweeter than
yeah.
just a regular bread.
I like it a lot.
Do you? Mm-hmm. It wasn't difficult to make. Really, I mean, it really wasn't difficult to make at all. It was just time-consuming was the biggest bitch of it.
We should definitely do this
I
more often.
You know, I wondered if I would like it different if it was a lighter grain bill, you know, not as dark. And I honestly thought that you had rice hulls in this, Greg. I there's something, I think it's probably the barley, the texture, it gets stuck in my teeth.
I get what you're saying, but there is breads like that. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
whole-
not uncommon.
Whole grain breads,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think, yeah, this is pretty good. It's definitely not a sandwich bread,
No.
but it is a good, like you said, dinner roll type bread.
He said pre-dinner. Okay.
Pre-dinner bread.
Your pre-dinner bread, sir?
Whatever.
Does Lori give you pre-dinner bread when you guys have dinner?
Where's my pre-dinner bread?
Hey, I was giving you a compliment. God.
You know, no compliment goes unturned, right? Not made fun of.
Well,
Lori,
this bread's horrible.
dinner's ready. Wait a minute.
I haven't had my pre-dinner bread.
All right.
Sorry, Josh.
I like it less with the butter on it. I think
Really?
it's Greg's butter.
Well, it's probably margarine. It's probably not butter.
It's real butter.
Salted real butter.
Yeah.
You like it better without the butter?
Yeah.
Huh.
I really don't usually eat
Now,
bread with butter.
really?
No, not too much.
Then why'd you put some on there?
Just to give it a try. It was like the last 2 bites.
Oh.
Now, this could be. I haven't tried this yet, but I would be willing to bet you put some jam
Yeah.
on here. I bet that'd be pretty good.
Or honey.
I got honey.
Yeah?
You need honey. I got honey.
Man, I got honey. You want me to bring the honey down? Show me your honey. Or the
I got you.
Oh,
honey.
yeah? Sure thing, honey.
He shared a beer with me. He got honey from me.
I think it's good. Now he's yelling at the dogs.
Yeah, well, I think that was us. Was he telling us? Yeah, I'm yelling at you. Yeah. No, this really wasn't difficult to make.
Now you have a job.
I'll
each
gladly
time
do
we
it.
brew.
I like to bake. That's no skin off my nose. I'll
All
do
right.
it.
Well, from now on, Greg, we're giving him the spent grains, and he's going to be giving us loaves of bread. So if you do it right, you'll get 4 loaves. You're saying? No, actually, would you get
Shit,
8
man.
loaves? If you did
I
full
didn't.
batch?
I used about a half of that bag of grain that
Oh,
he
that's
sent
right.
home with me.
That's right. That was only a portion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So you could supply Festus with bread.
You know, with the honey on it, it tastes more of an after-dinner bread.
Really? Post-dinner bread?
Yeah.
Here, he needs another.
Yeah.
cut.
Give me a slice over here.
Here, you can cut your
We
own.
probably ought to start jumping into some of the other.
Notice-
Yeah, what else you got there?
Notice he didn't give either of us the heel. He
I
was a
enjoy
good
it.
host.
I enjoy the heel.
You can have the heel. Go for
I
it.
do.
Do you really? Man, I hate heels.
Why?
It's all crust.
I like the crust.
Yeah, but see, this really doesn't have a crust either, though. I mean, it does, but it's not.
Right. No, it's not hard. Unlike Greg's carrot.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the carrot for a moment?
I don't know.
That was a hilarious photo that you sent
So,
us today
let me
around
see
lunchtime.
if I can pull it up. Oh, I don't have it.
Pull
set-
it up.
I don't think I have it set to...
It doesn't matter, Greg. Just tell the story. It's not bad with honey on it.
No.
So really, the story goes, I was eating carrots today with my lunch, the little baby carrots, and one of them had kind of a circumcised tip.
In a phallic shape.
Yes. And of course, I had to take a picture, and send it to everyone and say, does this carrot look funny? Should I actually eat this? Or so I couldn't eat it.
Couldn't stick it in your mouth.
No, I couldn't.
But it was, I mean, that was a great picture. It was hilarious. I mean,
Yeah.
it was definitely not a flaccid carrot.
No. You should have saved it for our first snow and made a snowman with it.
It would have been a happy snowman.
Yep.
Depends on the size of the snowman. But I think we're back.
And we're back.
Sorry, Mike.
Okay.
It's back.
Good timing because our other snacks are from loyal listener Mike. He sent us.
They're under the tree.
Have you guys ever had this candy before? It's
I
called.
have.
Have
Yeah.
you really, Mary Jane? I
Yeah.
have never seen this before.
Really?
The black and orange wrap candy. Did you get at Halloween?
I've never seen
At
this.
Halloween, we were talking about it, and I said I love it.
Really?
Yeah. I'm sorry to say this, Mike, but it's not my favorite candy.
Well, he didn't send it to you.
Yeah, he sent it to me.
I'll have one though.
He says, "Tell me more about the carrot penis." I didn't realize that that's what we were talking
You
about.
need to send it to Mike. Are you friends with Mike on Facebook?
Yes.
You need to send it to Mike.
Send a picture.
Send the dirty picture of the dirty carrot to Mike.
Yeah.
Mike, I'll make sure he sends that to you. But it did look just like a
It's-
penis. It
yeah.
was
Yep.
an aroused carrot.
So we got our Mary Janes here.
Yeah, I've never had one of these.
Oh, I get it. Mary Jane from Colorado.
Yeah. They're hard to chew.
Yeah.
They're not orange.
No, the at Halloween they're orange and black wrappers.
Yeah. You've had those, you know, because you even said that's the crappy candy.
No, I said that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I like this candy.
Yeah, I do too.
I didn't know these were called
Yeah.
Mary Janes.
They're both their teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll pull a tooth out.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So we've got this right. I don't know what this is.
It's shaped like a beer can or a can.
Yeah.
It looks like it would be a beer can. It feels like it. I'll
Well-
let you do the
All right,
honors.
I'll open it.
Now you're shaking up a beer.
No, it's got something in it.
Jelly Belly
Oh
Draft.
no.
Beer flavored jelly beans.
Oh wow.
I was afraid it was going to be that game we
So I
played.
guess they're all flavored like beer. It's not like they're flavored with.
boogers and dirt.
Well, no. I was thinking particular beer flavor, like Abraxas or. That's funny.
Well-
The number 2 ingredient on here. And don't ask me why I was looking at this because I don't really give a shit what's in my food. Tapioca syrup.
Tapioca syrup.
So, do you want to try this today or you want to save it?
No, I think we gotta try. We gotta try
Uh-oh.
it today, don't you think?
Yeah, let's try it.
All right, let's do it.
All right, I'll try and open it. What else
Well,
you got?
thank you, Mike. There's a little thing here.
Yes, thanks, Mike.
Yeah.
So you had a DirecTV review, huh, Greg?
Yeah, I'm still eating this Mary Jane.
Oh, well. Should we talk more about your carrot?
So,
I think
DirecTV.
that's what you should hang on your laptop lid from now on, as a picture of the carrot.
Greg's carrot.
What do you got there? Oh,
Oh, they're individually wrapped. Ah, cool.
About 8 of them.
Not individually, but yeah, little packets.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
how
Greg.
did you guys finish
Dead
it
air.
already?
I don't know. You must have a saliva condition or something.
No. So,
What?
God, Greg, chew it up.
What is your problem?
You spit it out.
Just like the carrot. You gotta spit it out.
okay. Yeah, before we go into DirecTV Now, Let's try these. Thank you, Mike, again. So these, what is it actually? It's this Jelly Belly Draft, beer-flavored jelly beans.
I don't know that I taste beer.
They
Maybe
have
a little bit.
Is it just me, or do they have an odd aroma? Maybe it's just
I
the
don't know.
plastic. I don't know. They look like beer.
They're fine
Right.
Jelly Bellies.
Kind of sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not getting beer.
I'm not either.
Maybe we need to do more than one. How many have you put in?
2.
2?
I did too, also.
You know what it is. We're 2 highbrow beer people.
Yeah. This is like Bud Light.
Yeah.
Kind of like Bush.
Yep.
The official,
Well, it's like regular bread versus pre-dinner bread.
Yeah. Thanks for continuing to bring that up.
Like we haven't given him shit about the carrot.
Oh, these are alcohol free.
Oh, there's the problem.
Boo.
Damn it. That's why they taste different. Maybe we don't drink O'Doul's. That's why we don't
Yeah,
know what it tastes
that's
like.
what it is.
So-
They taste fine.
yeah, it just tastes like a sugary jelly bean to me.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. But not that that's a bad thing.
No.
Greg, you want another Mary Jane?
It'll be till the end of the show when I finish it.
Yeah.
If you ever want to shut me up, give me a Mary Jane.
These are good. I call them peanut butter candy. That's what I've always called them. It's
Really?
like a peanut butter candy because they taste like peanut butter to me.
You have something to say, Greg?
Jeez.
Everything's chewy today.
So what's this Holmes? Say it again. What is it good for?
No, it's home. Say it again. What is it good for?
That was awful.
nothing.
So Google Home. You were asking questions earlier about Google Home, and you bought your dad one,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
And I guess you wanted to get one for yourself as well.
Santa Claus is supposed to bring us one.
Oh, there you go. And
Yeah, I just wasn't sure. Like, I never really researched to try to understand like what the full capability of it is, other than you said your dad wants to talk to his thermostat
Yeah.
without getting up off the
Yep.
recliner.
you can do that on your phone too.
Yeah.
He's got the NAS.
He doesn't have the app on his phone.
Oh.
So what else? I mean, like 5 years from now, what are we looking at for a house? I mean, what
5
is-
years now. Jeez.
So, one thing I like about the Google Home is it can also interact with your Chromecast.
Okay.
So you could say, show me a video, Blink-182's new video on my TV, and it'll find it and put it up.
I have an example of this.
So is that if everything's already set, like your TV's on, or do you
Right.
eventually get to a point where you say that and all of those devices turn on?
Well, I mean, it already kind of does that. I know some TVs. I know my TV in the bedroom, that Chromecast. All you got to do is interact with the Chromecast, and it'll turn the TV
yeah,
on.
it'll switch.
It'll go to the right
Inputs.
input,
Right,
and it'll
mine
turn.
does that too.
And it'll turn it on.
Yeah.
So, you guys want to try this? I recorded it. You guys watch Modern Family?
Yeah, I've seen it. I mean,
So, last week's episode, Google must have paid a ton of money for product placement. And at the end of the show, it made a spot in the early on in the show, and then at the end of the show, Phil, the goofy dad, inadvertently used Google to turn the lights off. And then he's like, they said, "Okay, Dad, go ahead." And he's like, "Okay, Google, play a video of a kangaroo fighting a pirate on my TV." And he stands up, and then the TV's playing YouTube, the video of a kangaroo. It's pretty funny. I'll play the audio.
Now and forever. Canada, our mysterious neighbors to the north.
Don't eat these photos of the lost tribes.
That's a human head hanging off your skirt.
Shit, these magazines harken back to a time when men had to forage and fight for its foods. You guys have it too easy nowadays. You can just lay around at the stack saying, "Okay, Google dim the kitchen lights."
Sure thing. Go ahead, Dad.
Okay, Google. Show me a video of a kangaroo fighting Batman with a pirate.
Sure. Playing on YouTube.
So I envision my dad, that being my dad, Christmas whenever he opens up the Google Home.
Well, I mean that's what I like best about it. I think, I mean, it sounds like it's just YouTube and like Google stuff right now. You know, you could say, "Hey, show me a picture of Pluto on the TV," and it'll, you know, I wonder if it'll show the dog or the planet or dwarf planet.
Ask you.
Yeah.
I guess where I was going with it is I understand all the entertainment value and it's nerdy, but what's the practical applications that you can use it for? I mean, I know the thermostat and all that stuff, but
All that home automation is more about just. I mean, I guess it's more you could keep track of all your, like how much heat you use, the air conditioning,
Really?
your lights, all that stuff is more trackable then. Yes, it also makes you lazy, but putting that all on the network, you can have logs of all that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's cool. That's your Nest that gives you that report?
Yep.
I have yet to get a Nest. You have a Nest too, right?
Yeah.
They're expensive, but if you time it right, like you did, my mom and dad just bought theirs. They got $50 off because Google was doing a thing, and then Ameren was running a $100 rebate.
Until I think it's until February.
February of
Oh, it's
2017.
going on right now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
And and it was pretty quick. I like emailed them the receipt, and it was an online receipt. It wasn't even like, and it was maybe 2 weeks. I was expecting 3 months before I'd see a check, and two weeks later, I got a check in the mail for $100.
Didn't you get a couple other deals? You ended up paying like net $50 to get it or something.
I had a couple gift cards.
Oh, okay.
Too.
Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's all about the convenience, and it also you get statistics and stuff.
And it'll spout off your schedule. Like if you say, "Okay, Google, what's my day look like?" It'll tell you what appointments you have, and it can tell you the weather and stuff like that. Within 5 years, I see the price. At least my logic, I would see the price of these smart light bulbs coming down because right now it's the entry into that is stupid expensive.
Yeah.
You'd buy like a $150 controller, then the light bulbs themselves are like $15 a piece. I see that price coming way down once more people get into the market besides Philips.
Yeah.
And there are a few more than Philips, but I mean they're the big one. You know?
I
want to. If I were like, that's who I would go to with right now, just because they're so big, they have the money to put towards it.
Yeah, it's not going to disappear 6 months from now.
Right. But it's also a thing. Do I want to pay $30 to $50 a light bulb, or do I want to just go get the
Right.
The
$2 to
$3
$5
LED? Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. I see there being a market for it. It's just a matter of timing, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to talk about DirecTV Now again. Last week I said I got the little trial. I've been using it off and on all week. I'd like to say, okay, it's the first week I expect a few bugs and stuff.
Is DirecTV paying you for this review?
No. For the most part, it worked pretty well. The guide on the phone, I've just been using from my phone or the iPad and casting it to the TV. The guide on there is really simple. There's no DVR functionality yet, but it plays really well on a TV when it plays. Okay, so like you can tell when there's a lot of people hitting their servers because when I started watching Walking Dead on Sunday night, I haven't had any buffering issues or anything the whole time I was using it. Walking Dead came on, it starts buffering like right at the beginning. It buffered like 3 times in the middle of the show. And so basically it froze in the middle, and I'm like, oh crap, what? You know, because you're watching something. All the times I resolved it by just stopping, you know, like pausing and playing, and then it finally picked up and started back up.
So that was when you were watching it during
Live,
the live.
yeah.
Huh.
Now, what service are you using otherwise? Are you still using PlayStation View? too?
No,
Okay.
we don't have PlayStation View anymore. Now, PlayStation View, I never had that issue.
Yeah, I didn't
But,
either.
I mean, they've been around, about a year or so now?
Yeah.
I think Sling is a little older.
I wonder if they've resolved their issues with the Chromecast.
I know they got the DVR functionality now, too.
Yeah.
So what were you watching it through then? You were just casting it to
Casting it.
from an app on your phone or tablet
Phone to the Chromecast. Yeah.
to the okay.
Yeah, and I actually would recommend it. I just think I think once they get DVR, it'll be even better. The one thing I like is it's kind of like Sling, where you like PlayStation View, your channels you can only watch at your house. When you're away somewhere, you can only watch a few select channels. You can't watch all of them. It'll say like you're away from home, you can't watch
Right.
this. Sling, you can watch everything everywhere, and DirecTV, as far as I could find, I was able to watch everything anywhere I went.
Huh.
But-
I was at somebody's house Friday night, and they have Sling, and they're watching it on one of the Roku boxes,
Yeah,
and it was a purely seamless,
Yeah.
That's
no
what he has.
hiccups.
I have.
Yeah, it works really
Yeah.
well.
The interface is really, really nice.
I was really impressed, considering the experience that I had with it on Chromecast. It's a night and day experience between it and the Roku.
Yeah.
The full size box. Now Roku has a stick as well, right?
That's what I have. But
And you don't have an issue with the Roku stick at all?
no, that thing
Interesting.
is awesome compared to. I tried your Amazon Fire for a while.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. And then the Chromecast can be
With
some-
whatever it is with what Sling's doing, I don't know
Yeah.
what they're doing different. I've never had a problem with the Chromecast otherwise.
I like it a lot. The interface is just really, really nice, really smooth.
How many streams do you get at a time? Did we talk about this?
What is it?
I think it's three on
Is it?
Sling. If you have there's like the orange and the blue package or something now.
Yeah, I don't even know. What
I
the
know
hell
you have the one where you could have more. The one with ESPN, you only get one stream. The other package, you get three.
Okay,
DirecTV, you get two streams.
interesting. So go ahead.
You gonna go with it then? You gonna stick with it for a while?
I think I'm gonna stick with it for this month. See if it's really if we are watching it enough. You know, it's kind of new, so yeah, you kind of watch it. See if it's even worth it.
Yeah.
$35 a month. Right now, they have where you get every freaking channel.
Did they say
pretty
how
much.
long that lasts?
No, they haven't said.
Interesting.
So I don't know. I mean, hell, Google had that introductory rate for Google Music, and that was what 3 years ago for $7.99, and then it's $9.99 now, or it's been that way for a long time. I'm still at $7.99,
Oh yeah.
so
It'd be interesting. I think Sling's got that deal going again, where if you get a Sling account, they give you money off for a Roku. I think.
Well, it was during Black Friday or something like that.
Yeah, maybe that's when I saw it. I would. I mean, for the novice person that just wants a seamless experience,
Yeah.
I would totally recommend that.
and DirecTV Now, you prepay 3 months, you get a Apple TV for free.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
You can. I think there's one. If you if it's 2 months or 1 month, you get an Amazon Fire, and 3 months you prepay, you get Apple TV.
Interesting.
And Sling does something like that with a Roku. You
Yeah.
get free.
Yeah.
I think they have an Amazon Fire too. You get free.
Huh.
Hey, have you guys heard of the new Nintendo console that's coming out next
Switch?
year? Switch.
I saw a picture of it today.
It's pretty interesting. It's kind of a cross between a tablet and a console, because it almost looks like an iPad that you like push into this dock, and then when you do that, it ends up on your TV, and you have these controllers, and these the controller comes apart, and you put the two thumbsticks on the side of the tablet, and the tablet comes out, and you can go and play as you go.
Huh.
So basically, you have it's almost like playing off a laptop, really, hooking to a big TV or taking the laptop with you.
Yeah.
You know? But they're really trying to bring their whole library, even their GameCube
Yeah,
games.
that's the article I saw was GameCube games.
Yeah. I had a GameCube.
I did too.
I loved it, but it was so awkward that I don't know why they went with those tiny little
Yeah.
discs.
Yeah.
You
Those
know?
3-inch discs or
Yeah.
whatever they were.
Right. But they're trying to get that whole library, plus their whole... Nintendo's got a huge back catalog of games from the NES, Super Nintendo, and on that they want to have in their virtual console at launch when this thing comes out, which would be, that'd be pretty cool.
Now, are they saying next Christmas, I guess?
I'm not really... I can't remember what it said, the actual... Does it say on that article what the
I'm trying to look here.
release date is?
But it's sometime next year anyway. I don't know. Nintendo hasn't had a whole lot of luck lately with consoles. I mean, the Wii U, they trashed the...
March 2007 or 2017.
Man, you're having a problem with dates.
I know. Revealed console will launch March 2017.
Which that's an odd
Yeah.
release time.
Hey, that'd be a good wedding gift for me.
Oh.
Yeah, don't expect
That's why he
that.
brought this up.
Yeah.
I don't know. The thing about Nintendo, as much as I think the Wii was just a fad,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Wii U was kind of just garbage. They all had
Mario Kart.
they had really
Yeah.
good games. You know, they had. It's hard for me to justify buying a whole console for one game.
Sure.
Right.
But they're on that Wii U. Mario Kart looked freaking amazing.
Yeah, it did.
And so did that Mario Maker game where you
Yep.
make like Super Mario Brothers, but you make courses for it.
Right.
But I can't justify buying a $250 system when I'm only going to play 2 different games. So hopefully I think this is finally going to be Nintendo's first HD system.
Really?
Because the Wii was, maybe the Wii U was,
I don't know.
but Switch is a lot better name. I think.
I don't know. That watching the videos Josh is watching, it has the potential to be cool, but it also has the potential to be crazy gimmicky.
Yeah.
I wish Nintendo would stop with the gimmicks and just
Just
give
settle
me
on a system.
give me Mario, give me Zelda, give me
Right,
Donkey Kong.
right.
Those are what I want.
Yeah.
Hell, just make them for PlayStation
And reap the benefits. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, just make or even if they are going to make a console, make it something that you don't mind having on your entertainment center or whatever. Because every time they make something, it always seems like it's something. Well, the Wii wasn't too bad, but a lot of their consoles are just ugly and awkward, and they sit funny. And going back to the GameCube and
Yeah.
all that, they're just odd. This one looks kind of weird too with that slot thing.
Yeah.
You gotta put
Yeah.
It's basically like a dock for a tablet.
It's strange.
So
Well,
I don't
guys,
know.
Looks like we're out of time.
Oh, we're out of time already?
Yeah, somebody else's book studio time.
Oh, crap.
They're knocking on the door.
Well, it's been fun. Hey, find us every week here on youtube.com/beer30tv. And we're here at 5 p.m. Central Time. Hey, I actually have a thing somewhere. Join every Wednesday. There it is. And also go to beer30.tv to find out all the information about us and search for Stuck in Beta on Apple TV. What is that? iTunes. Sorry.
There you go. It's been fun.
Google Play and all that. It's been fun.
20 down.
20
That's
down.
amazing.
Next week, our show can drink.
Legally.
Thank you.